What's up, party people? Last week was the last week I'd be working on Project 4X, the 4X project. So, great name, I know. So it's time to show you guys the prototype we've come up with. And as always, remember that this is... Oh. Dude, are you okay? Alright. Okay. Alright. So, this week, this is kind of a weekly reminder that strategy games are hard. Making games alone, also incredibly hard. And making strategy games alone is the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. Like, it's weird to think about, but every week something would break, and then I'd be like, hey guys, next week I'll have it finished. Only for me to realize the solution I had probably wasn't going to work. So I spent that entire week researching another solution and then trying to use that solution instead. Only for that solution to break slightly and for me to just do my own solution. Like, for me to use, I would watch tutorials, right? I'd watch tutorials, and then the tutorials would tell me to do a thing. I would do the thing wouldn't work, and I just do my own thing anyway. So get ready to see a lot of that. But we won't be talking about the code. I'll be showing you guys a little demo, and we'll go over the demo, and then I'll tell you what I've learned, and then what the fuck was I saying? Alright guys, let's do this live demo. Alright, let's see here. So, as you can tell, the music I got from Victoria 2, because Victoria 2 was a massive inspiration on me deciding to do Project 4X, right? So, let's go ahead and get started. Press start. As you can tell, we can choose our faction here. We got the Anarchist League, God's Army, Independent Memphis, Mountain Men, Restore America, and of course, Tennessee. As you can tell, there's nothing here or here, mostly because I was planning on, I was like way too late when I was able to get to this. I think it was like almost 12 a.m. on Saturday. Well, 12 a.m. on Friday, so it was almost Saturday. And as you guys know, I don't tend to work on projects and stuff on Saturday and Sunday. But this right here, or I guess this right here, would have been where the faction location is, starting location that is, and this right here is where we would have put the description of the faction, how we got to it in time. So let's actually go with Independent Memphis, because I want to show you guys some stuff. Alright, the choose button was down here. Alright, so as you can tell, almost immediately Tennessee recruited like a bunch of units, because right here, this is the units you have. This is your supply, this is your income, this is your bank, this is your happiness, and this is your population. As you can tell, Tennessee immediately recruited a bunch of units because they're in complete control of the state. Duh. We also, and these are obviously these are all buttons again. Duh. But here let's go over some of the buttons that we do have. We got this right here. This tells us our counties. So we got Shelby, Fayette, and Tipton, and then we've got the populations for each, or the population. So we've got placeholder burg and placeholder city. And the populations, their pop race, pop income, pop fervor, desire, happiness, that kind of stuff. This doesn't factor in the game right now. It's just to show you that it's there. Ideally, we would have gotten to a place where we have recruits immediately come from pops and not just immediately recruitable. There are stipulations on recruits though, and I'll go over those in a minute. Maybe we'll see. Actually, no, it won't even be on here. Essentially, the stipulations on recruits are you have to have a positive income and you have to be below your supply limit, right? So this right here is your units, and then your manpower limit, which is based on 20%. I think it's 20% of your supply. So you'll see come up in a second when I unpause it. In fact, let's go ahead and unpause it right now. Right. So yeah, I paused it. As you can tell, you have several combats going on. The combat animation's a bit bugged, so even when they're not in combat, it'll just say that it'll look like they're in combat. But as you can tell here, we went on for 2 ticks, and our income is negative 3,480. Memphis does not start off in a good position. as you can tell, the anarchists, they've moved in here, and we got different faction colors for each faction, right? Got our God's Army up here, Memphis down here. We got our anarchists here, our mountain men, and our good old restore boys right here. Yeah, trying to restore America back to what it used to be. Harp, harp, harp. Why'd I do that? Anyway, yeah. So 3 is our unit count, but we could theoretically get 15 units because our supply limit will allow for that. So right here we've got our bank. Wow, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, we have no tax. We got no income from tax. Got no income from civilian goods. Like I said, I didn't get to that point yet. So ideally, we would have gotten taxed. We would be taxing our each pop, and we would be getting goods that increase our income from each pop. So they are important. They just don't factor in the current situation of the game because this is not the current build that I would have loved to get to. We also have army maintenance, as it's there, but it's not shown in the UI. Again, something I didn't quite get to in this part of the UI. But it's there. Well, the second part is the expenses are there, but not the income just yet. The income would have been a different calculation, and I would have pulled my hair out if I had to do that on Saturday morning. Trust me, you don't want that. They probably would be very buggy. So here we've got diplomacy. As you can tell, we can look at each faction on the map. We can click on them, and they're like, "Oh, okay. So we want a ceasefire. We want aid. We want to give them aid. We want peace with them. We want to confederate with them. We want to allow them to declare war." There's one stipulation to confederation that the reason I made it so crazy here because I knew I didn't have an income on it yet, but theoretically, in one build, I had. It was purely based on their perception of you. So you could like spam them with aid, and then once they were allies, you could immediately confederate with them, and you could just expand territory that way. If I had like minor factions, it's something I would actually consider doing, but I just wanted to show that there was other options. Same thing with peace. Everyone right now is in a hostile nature with each other. If I were to give them aid, and I could just immediately ceasefire with them or peace with them. Ceasefire is only for a certain amount of ticks, whereas peace is permanent. And an alliance, it just means they're not at war with you, and they won't declare war with you, and eventually confederate with them. Close that. We have our military list. Again, not a UI that I got to at the time, so we can ignore that. And our little, but these guys right here are our decisions. They have stipulations, but you can't see them here. They were in the editor when I was making it. But essentially, if you were, man, I wish I had a tooltip for this. Okay, Eddie in post, because didn't I explain this well? Essentially, each of the decisions come in a condition SO. So you have a decision object in a condition SO. If the condition is met, you can click the button and it'll do the thing, right? It's really that simple. I really over-explained it. I way over-explained it. It was way easier than it seems. My bad. Here. Can't recruit. So we just kind of had to go ham and see what we can get. Let's see here. Let's declare war on Tennessee, so we can get some territory. Actually, let's not. Let's clear on these guys. Get their territory. Another thing I kind of wish I had done is slow down tick speed, but it's fine. It's fine how it is. They're just on their way. Okay. They're taking our territory. They're taking our stuff from me. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Crap. They took my stuff. Okay. Give it. I'm surprised Tennessee hasn't declared war on us yet. Come on. See, one of the things I wish I had done is added more music tracks, because as much as I love this song, it's already starting to be ingrained in my brain and I hate it. Right, like do. And as you can tell on its base, not super fun. But we can create units now. Okay, so we have the income for it. So let's pause. We have the income for it now. So I'm gonna recruit these guys. So let's recruit some units. All right. Come on, any more? Let's go. Okay, well, we're at income now, so we can't record anymore. They're taking our home territory. I just want more units so we can, like, take territory faster. Clearly, I'm at one more people than I thought. They keep taking our crap. Okay, there we go. They've ceased. Oh, I also have shortcuts for each of the menus. See, now you can tell that we have way more. Yeah, that's income, all that good stuff. I think we can actually trigger these now. Can we? I don't know if we can. I don't think I can. But oh well. Wish it were more impressive, but that's just how it is. And that's kind of it for the demo. Thank you guys for watching. All this is going to be on itch.io, so you can you can see the shit prototype for this game. As you can tell, it's not much. But I'm also going to post the code on GitHub, so you guys can actually... But yeah, that's basically the game. If you want to play it, it's on itch.io. It's a prototype, as you can tell. So there are a lot of things wrong with it, a lot of things missing, a lot of things I wish that were there are not. But if you guys want to get the source code, it's actually going to be on GitHub. I'll be posting both of those links in the description if you guys want to just go ham and play it. Next week, I'll be uploading the postmortem, and we'll go from there. I guess we'll see if a new project comes to. Okay, he's just not okay. Are you good, dude? It was in sadness that I was born, and darkness I was created. Darkness I will soon return to. Oh, okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. If I get enough feedback, maybe the more feedback I get, the better the postmortem will be. So please, just play it. You know, tell me what you wish was in it. You know, don't obviously I know there's flaws in it, but I could use some, inspiration, I guess. So yeah. Thanks. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more shenanigans, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.